The COVID cases in India continue to rise. However, there has been a significant decline in the number of active COVID cases in India today. In September 16 this year, the number of active COVID cases in India crossed the 1 million mark. Since 21st of September, it has been on the decline. India's COVID recoveries are outpacing the daily rise, and that is the good news we're bringing to you, viewers. In fact, India's daily COVID deaths have also reduced over the past 1 month, and that's good news too. This only indicates that India's active cases are majorly being brought down by the high number of recovered cases in comparison to the daily new cases. This when the level of testing has been scaled to almost 1 million tests per day. However, India is not the only worst impacted country where the number of active cases have begun to decline. There are many other countries in the fray as well. Amongst the countries with more than 50,000 active COVID cases, Brazil, Peru and Bangladesh also have recorded a fall in their active cases. Peru now has over 93,000 active COVID-19 cases and Bangladesh has a little over 82,000 active cases. On Sunday, Brazil had a little less than 4 lakh active cases. But the question now is, why is there a sudden spurt and rise in the active coronavirus cases in Europe? Let's understand that. So there were tighter restrictions, there was lockdown, there was active number of testing. All of this had contained the coronavirus pandemic to a very large extent in Europe. However, the problem began when the unlock started. With the unlock, there was a rise in mobility. A significant number of new coronavirus infections in many European countries have resurfaced now. The situation is absolutely worrisome in 2 countries, France and Spain. These 2 countries are impacted because the active cases are way more than what they were during the first peak. During the first wave, France had almost 97,979 active cases on 28th of April, which went down significantly the next month. According to the data by Johns Hopkins University COVID-19 dashboard, as of Monday, France had 5.3 lakh active cases, almost 6 times higher than its first. Spain also faces the problem of active cases on the rise once again. Spain now has 6.26 lakh active cases. Combined together, Spain and France do not even have 1/10 of India's population, yet they have more COVID-19 cases than in India. The COVID-19 cases in Italy have risen again. Apart from these countries like Italy, Spain and France, you're seeing a rise in the number of coronavirus active cases in other countries in Europe as well. Let us walk you through which those countries are. Netherlands, Russia and Sweden in Europe, Israel, Iran and Iraq as well are seeing a rise in active coronavirus cases. Even in the United States of America, where none other than the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has been found coronavirus positive, there has been an uptick in the number of active coronavirus cases there. Question is, will the cold weather and the drop in temperature enhance this or cause a significant rise in the coronavirus cases across these countries? That remains to be a big question. However, let's bring you some research that has been made in Hong Kong University that shows that in cold environment, the virus survives for a longer period of time. However, this information has not been verified by the CDC or the World Health Organization for that matter. Now, doctors and researchers are of the opinion that there are 4 different kinds of coronaviruses that can impact you. Let's walk you through what they are. These strains of the coronavirus cause common cold symptoms and are more likely to be caught in winter. Influenza, rhinoviruses that also cause the common cold, and RSV have similar behaviors and they tend to reach its peak during cold weather conditions. Moreover, you may have noticed that you tend to gather indoors when it is cold outside, and with that comes lack of ventilation as well, and this is something that researchers have pointed out can really cause an uptick in the coronavirus cases and the spread as well. As much as this is good news that the active coronavirus cases in India are significantly going through a drop, it's no reason for cheer to India very soon, because India can even get a second wave anytime. The future is both uncertain and the future is extremely crucial as well. Mask up, use your sanitizer, we can't say this enough, maintain social distancing and make sure you take every precaution that has been laid out by the World Health Organization.